I shuffled out of the airport lobby and into the blistering heat of the New Orleans sun. This place was supposed to be home for me now. Only 3 hours ago, I had boarded and left behind the rolling hills, cherry blossom trees, and the fields of corn and grain. I left behind everything that I'd ever known in order to establish a totally new life in a remote and foreign location. Coming from a small town means that everyone knows everyone else. It means cherry pie and warm hugs. It means that the neighbors down the street have been there for 50 years, and that your parents will run into the people they went to high school with at the farmer's market. But despite the warmth that all of these things would naturally bring to a person, I never felt quite at peace. All 18 years of living in Redline were cast in a shadow by the massive hole that grew inside of me, only getting bigger each year. There was something waiting for me, outside of the limitations and beehive mindset that come with a small town, and I could feel that something pulling me in like a magnet, keeping me always looking forward and never truly present. That was when I chose to pack up and move 2,000 miles away from home, to the incredibly unique city of New Orleans. The city was magic. It smelled like adventure and maybe even danger and probably some urine, but to me it seemed like a place that could change the world. I would find what completed me here. I would find adventure, and I would celebrate and truly become the person that I was meant to be at Tulane. And for the first few weeks, I really believed that. I thought that I could fill that hole inside of me just by breathing in the city's air. I believed that leaving home would strip me of all of my troubles. Everything that had happened would simply dissipate and become some abstract notion of the past. I would allow myself to be hypnotized by the lights. But the truth is, no matter where you go, how fast you run, how desperately you try to avoid the person that you once were, there will always come a time when you're led right back to where you started, reaching out to catch the light. New Orleans may be the polar opposite of the place that I grew up, but I am still the same person. I am growing, and I am changing, but the idea that I would suddenly lose all of my flaws and reinvent myself was not only illogical, but also impossible. And to be honest, I think I will always be seeking out that something more. But on the other hand, I am beginning to learn from my surroundings that it may be more about the journey than the destination that I yearn for.